story of Saint Francis de Sales. If it happens that you commit some fault, do not be alarmed or upset. Instead, after acknowledging your fault, humble yourselves gently before God and strive to return to your spirit with calmness, saying to your soul, "Come, we have fallen. Now, let us walk bit by bit." Every time you fall, do the same thing, and at more frequent occasions. No matter how small, try to perform as many acts of gentleness as you can. Since our Lord says, "Whoever is faithful in little things will also be faithful in great ones." Spiritual Letters. St. Francis de Sales devoted his time from October 6 to October 9 to preparing documents on everything necessary for the conversions of the regions of Chablais, Tournai, and Gillard to the Catholic faith, as well as for the maintenance of the priests in those parishes. Once the documents were completed, he presented them to the Duke, who ordered him to be present once more at the council assembly, where the issue of communicating the conclusions to be delivered to the envoys from Bern and Geneva would be addressed. These envoys insisted heavily on leaving at least 3 Protestant ministers in Chablais, one in Thonon, and another one in Bonds, and the third in Tournai. Seeing that, for reasons of state, some councillors supported this view with apostolic fervor, Francis said the following: "Alas, most serene and Christian prince, if you leave the ministers in this province, you will lose your lands, and you will lose heaven, a fraction of which is worth more than the entire world. No arrangement can exist between Jesus Christ and Belial." This comment was like that of an angel. The whole assembly was moved, and so the Duke decisively expressed his will. "I want the ministers to leave these provinces, and let no more be said of it." With this, the council concluded, and the prince offered a magnificent feast to the Swiss envoys. Before departing, the envoys made one more attempt to propose leaving at least 2 ministers in Chablais, but the Duke responded firmly, "That is fine, as long as you welcome in Bern and Geneva all the priests I send." The envoys knew well that this was influenced by Francis de Sales, so they ceased insisting on the matter and departed quite displeased. In contrast, our apostle was very satisfied to have won a case for the glory of God. October 6 offers us a valuable lesson in humility and faithfulness in small things. St. Francis de Sales encourages us not to be disheartened by our faults, but to acknowledge them with humility and continue our journey with calmness and perseverance. The teaching of being faithful in small matters, it's a powerful reminder that our everyday actions hold significant value in our spiritual growth. Additionally, The account of St. Francis de Sales' bravery in the council inspires us to firmly defend our convictions, even in the face of opposition. His speech before the Duke and the envoys from Bern and Geneva reflects his unwavering commitment to his faith and his determination to work for the glory of God. This reflection encourages us to practice gentleness and humility in our daily actions, knowing that faithfulness in small things prepares us to face the great challenges with courage and faith.